This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Let's get right into your top local stories. You can help save a life by giving blood today. It is the annual summer blood drive at Petco Park. That's where NBC7's Nicole Gomez is with why this time of year is especially important for the blood bank.
Well, the Padres are away, so the blood bank has set up about 7 of their mobile blood banks inside Gallagher Square, and they'll be here parked all day. It's the 10th year the Padres have teamed up with the San Diego Blood Bank for the annual summer drive. The goal is to get somewhere around 500 to 600 donors today, and 1 pint or one person's donation can save up to 3 lives. And if that isn't rewarding in and of itself, all donors are getting a Padres UPF 50 sun shirt and access to a pair of tickets to the May 27th home game. The blood bank says they need all types of blood, but especially O negative, which is the universal donor, and O positive, which is the most popular. And right now is the best time to donate.
Summer is such a difficult time to collect blood. People are on vacations. Our high school and college partners aren't hosting their normal drives. They're on vacation themselves. And so a drive like this is just what we need to sort of get those shelves stocked up and get us prepared.
Well, this event goes until 7 o'clock tonight, and if you can't make it today, you can always visit san diego bloodbank.org to find a blood center near you. Reporting outside Petco Park, Nicole Gomez, NBC7.
We have an update to a story we brought you as breaking news this morning. All lanes are now back open after a fatal crash. It happened around 5:30 in El Cajon on the West 8 near the 67. The CHP said there was one person in the car that flipped over and that person died at the scene. At least 2 lanes were closed for a few hours, which caused a backup during the morning rush hour. The rainfall this morning made the roads wet, which could have contributed to the crash, but the exact cause is unclear. Grief counselors are at Patrick Henry High School today offering support for students whose classmate died in a tragic crash over the weekend. The school sent a letter to families confirming that the 14-year-old killed in San Carlos was freshman Angelina Santillan Coronel. Police say on Sunday morning, a 35-year-old driver had 3 children in the car. 1 and an 8-year-old and 14-year-old Angelina. Police say the driver lost control of the car, went up on a sidewalk and seriously injured a pedestrian before crashing into the center divide there on Navajo Road. Patrick Henry High says grief counselors will also visit each of Angelina's classes to answer questions and give classmates and teachers the support they need. An Escondido neighborhood got quite a scare after a mountain lion came and hid out in an apartment complex. It was first spotted yesterday at a complex near Grape and Mission. When police and fish and wildlife officers arrived, they found the mountain lion resting there under a parked truck. It stayed there for hours until one of them fired a tranquilizer dart at the animal. Hundreds of neighbors came to watch from behind the police line as wildlife officers eventually carried that mountain lion away.
It's so interesting to see a mountain lion in my neighborhood.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often, right? Fortunately, no one was hurt. It's unclear what the plan is for the mountain lion. Neighbors say they heard wildlife officers talking about putting a tracking collar on it and releasing it back into the wild, but so far there is no official word. The San Diego Community College District is still having issues because of a cyber attack. It started on Saturday, shut down several campus stores and cafeterias. The district says that as a security measure, its internet, email, websites, web-based phones, and student enrollment systems have been taken out of service. It happened just as students were preparing to enroll in summer classes. The attack is being investigated, but the district says no information has been compromised. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at this wet forecast. Hi, Sheena.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon, we're going to have much better weather than what we had this morning. So the rain mostly confined to the morning hours, much drier later on today. Through the afternoon, it'll be cool and a little breezy, mid-60s for the coast and inland valleys. Mountains will be in about the upper 40s, deserts low 70s. We still cannot rule out a stray shower later this afternoon, but for the most part, we're going to be dry. Dry through the rest of the week and into the weekend for the coast. We'll be seeing a warming trend into the mid-70s through the weekend. Beautiful weekend in the forecast. We'll take a look at everyone's 10-day coming up.
We like the sound of that. Thank you. Excitement is mounting ahead of next month's NASCAR race on Coronado. You've heard about this, right? It's going to be something else. A local company teaming up with NASCAR for this historic race. We'll have that story and more coming up next. Stay with us.
We are rolling. Your left, I'm sorry.
Let's do this.
Where do you get your information from?
Well, definitely start with the local news.
The reason why I love listening to local news like NBC, they give the facts.
California families could feel
They have a genuine interest, first as people and second as a news team.
Because this is their community too.
Sometimes the news isn't always fun. Bringing it to us every day in good and bad times is something that we rely on.
Nice to have you with us.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Welcome back. Mother's Day is this Sunday, and while it's meant to be a day of celebration, it can also be one of sadness, especially for those who have lost their mom or perhaps a child. So today, some local moms came together to help make the holiday a little more bearable for them. NBC7's Audra Stafford explains.
All of the women you see gathered here today at St. Elizabeth Seton Catholic Church are getting these bears prepped for some very special moms, and these aren't your average teddy bears.
This is a weighted therapeutic device, a tool that's used for people who are experiencing a broken heart due to a loss or a trauma.
It's called a comfort cub. Marcella Johnson came up with the idea after the loss of her newborn son.
Along with the obvious emotional pain you get of losing a child, I got some very strange physical symptoms where my heart literally hurt and ached and my arms were aching. When you put something weighted in your arms, it takes that pain in your heart and your arms, it makes it go away.
You know what, you guys? They're kind of like real teddy bears.
Since starting the Comfort Cub 27 years ago, the bears have been sent to people all over the world who have experienced some sort of loss or trauma. Ahead of Mother's Day, members of the Mom Co. gathered to help fluff, tag, and package the bears so they're ready for the next person who could use a little comfort.
Say, I'm sending this with love.
From Carlsbad, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC7.
It is such a sweet outreach. They've blessed so many people. The Comfort Cubs are provided free of charge to anyone who needs one. For more information, go to thecomfortcub.org. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen will have a look at your weather forecast right after this.
On January 22nd, I got a phone call from my daughter.
Rolling.
All right. She said, Mom, the water's already waist high. And we were all scrambling.
There's been 2 wildfires that have come through. We were able to watch NBC7, and we knew that as long as they were there, we were going to be okay.
We're going to be here. We're going to keep an eye on things.
Because of you guys, they acted.
This is the source of all of this neighborhood's problems.
Everything can be so unpredictable, and we rely on this coverage.
And that's a tornado warning.
Hi there, I'm NBC7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. This morning we had the rain. This afternoon we're going to be much drier. It will be cool and also a little breezy. Mid-60s for the coast and inland valleys. Near 50 in the mountains, mid-70s in the deserts. After today, though, we're going to be much drier. We still can't rule out a lingering shower late this afternoon, but much drier weather as we head through the end of the week. And then look at the warming trend through the weekend and into next week. Warm and dry. Mountains and deserts, dry and warm through the rest of the week and across the weekend as well.
All right, thank you. NASCAR lands in San Diego next month. The racing circuit will hold its first race ever on an active military base on Father's Day weekend. The race is called the Andrel 250, but the track is going by a different, more familiar name here in San Diego. The track is now officially called the Qualcomm Circuit. It is made of 16 turns. It's 3.4 miles long. NASCAR partnered with the San Diego-based tech giant to help put it together. The track is the 3rd longest in NASCAR history on an active Navy base, potentially in the middle of a war with Iran. Qualcomm will be providing the connectivity for the event to make sure that no one in attendance has trouble filling their social media accounts.
Our main goal is to make sure that people have the most advanced Wi-Fi 7 connectivity experience that they can have. Whether you're a fan trying to share and post and engage in social media around the race weekend activities, we want to make sure that connectivity is there for people so that they have a really truly seamless experience.
Construction of the Qualcomm circuit will begin at the end of this month. NASCAR San Diego weekend begins on Friday, June 19th, and fans are expected to be allowed on base to enjoy that unprecedented event. So cool, right? More coverage to count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.